Ladies and gentlemen, fire up the Miata, grab your LA Looks gel, button up your Bugle Boy, because I got a deal for you guys today. Today and today only can you get this 1991-92 Upper Deck Hockey High Number Series and become a millionaire.
Lace up your British Knights.
On DibditCards.com.
Jack shoes.
No Bangers episode 46. I am joined by the illustrious co-host, Mr. Rod East from Picking and Punching Cards, Cary North from American Arbitrage Cards, and I am Tim West from Over the Years Sports.
But wait, there's more. Go.
I don't have anything else. This is the only thing I got, really.
I was waiting for Billy Mays to just come popping in there.
I got a bunch of sets here. I got
this is sealed, though.
I got a 1992 Score baseball set, dude. 910 cards in it. What were they thinking?
They were thinking that
were there even 910 baseball players in 1992?
That's pretty much the Prism checklist.
Yeah, we're getting Ozzie Canseco in that, and he's not even in the league, I think, in 92. I bet.
Wait, isn't that what we get now with Topps Baseball? Because you get a Series 1, Series 2, because I think that set is not update, Series 1 and 2 and update.
I bet you it's still less than 900.
I don't know.
910. It might be right around.
Rod, how much fun did you have sorting that pro debut break?
Oh, that was so much fun. You know,
how bad did you butcher the names? Did you know any person, single player in that whole break? Did you know just one?
No, I know a lot of people in there. I knew a lot of the teams because I actually go to the minor league stadiums in Florida. So that actually saved me a little bit here. But I will tell you, I learned a lot about the minor league teams that were just in random places throughout the U.S. And then I don't know a lot of the
Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs.
Dude, that's actually one stadium I haven't been to. But yes, that's the AAA team for the Phillies. Of course, I know that one. You get the Fighting Phillies in Reading. You get the Clearwater Thrashers. You got the Blue Claws. You got
the Bermuda Triangles.
The Bermuda Triangle.
It's tough to get to those games, though.
Yeah. And
I got a map if you need it.
If you do go to those games, you may not come back either.
I know.
So you got to be real careful on that. But
I like stuff like that. I should probably check out some Bermuda Triangle documentaries. I'm sure they have some.
Yeah, I could see you believing in that and then just still fighting tooth and nail on the dinosaur thing.
Well, you know who I want to meet? You know who they need who needs an autograph? You know what? He needs a card. Do you know the guy who's got he looks like he stuck his finger in the socket and he does the pyramids,
ancient aliens guy?
Yeah. The aliens and pyramids guy?
Oh yeah.
I need a card of his.
So, dude, with a real piece of alien technology on every card?
Or a piece of the pyramid.
Oh, a piece of the pyramid. That's probably legal.
Make it happen, CJ.
You could just make a pyramid at home out of dirt and then put it in there.
CJ,
we don't need the pyramid was.
We don't need the high school kids playing football in Florida. We need pyramid relics from.
Do you know what I want?
Crazy hair guy.
I want an 18 to 20-year-old breaking unit. You know, like these hype boys, the hype kids. I want to see them break Allen and Ginter.
They do.
I want to see them hype up Copernicus, what's his name? Or try to hype up just something random like Gutenberg's printing press or something.
Edgar Allan Poe.
Oh, Edgar Allan Poe. Refractor. I would love that. Yeah, Benjamin Franklin.
We have Foofy from the dog show. Oh, hey!
Oh my God!
You got Skyline Chili.
Shaking.
Skyline Chili Mini.
Yes.
We should listen. I should get some Ginter.
That should be a membership video when we're all together. Let's act, because you guys know I'm a theater guy. Let's act like we're those guys. We're the Banger Bros, the 3 Banger Bros. Can we say that? We can't. We're gonna say.
I'm gonna use different verbiage on that one. I'm
gonna double down on the verbiage.
We're
gonna hype up. We got to find something even more obscure, like Golden Age, Panini Golden Age, or something crazy.
But we have to have indoor soccer referee jerseys that say "No Bangers" on them if we're gonna do it, though, because that's all that the Breakers wear at the National.
Yeah, but we have to do it No Banger style, where we put duct tape and just write stuff on it on the shirts or something like that.
Oh my gosh, we got a piece of Alan Alda's jacket. Banger! Mash!
Bro, your microphone is so hot right now. Turn it down a little bit, man.
Cary's excited.
What
time do you wake up today? You wake up at 9?
That? I'm sorry, man. I didn't know.
No, you're good, man. You're fine. Did you not sleep last night? Like, what is going on? Like, you're usually like work your way into the show. You wait till like the last 15, 20 minutes to get into it. Like,
I'm
what
getting
happened
up at 9 in the morning now. New year, new me. Even though the new year started like 11 months ago.
Tim West got him excited.
Tim West got him excited. Like, it's contagious.
He is.
You got Cary Mays, Tim West. Like, you guys are just going crazy today.
Yeah, wax on, wax off. Dude, I could... Okay, I'm going to shut up. Go ahead.
We've been waiting for that for like the last 46 episodes, and thank God it's finally here.
Well,
Cary shuts
talk
up.
about some cards, Rod. I know stuff for you, but go for it.
So, Tim, how was your weekend, man? I heard you went to a card show?
Yes, I went to, there was only one card show within 2.5 hours of me this weekend. It was a very small show in Rivera Beach, Maryland, also known as Pasadena. Big shout out to my guy Scott, Ravens 296737724 on dibditcards.com.
Did you just make up that number? Or
no,
was that
I made up the number. I know it's Ravens, it's his handle, and then it's like 17 numbers after it. But for those of you that don't know, I've been planning on starting the 36 out of 2025, the gold Topps cards for my son, because that's his birthday. And Scott hooked me up with one. So this is the first one. The first one of
So yeah, if you guys are in the bargain boxes, look for those. Tim needs them.
Yeah,
Tim,
so
awesome.
I found one on eBay last night, so I picked that one up too. So
nice. That's cool.
There's going to be a few that are going to be difficult, obviously. Like the Drake Baldwin is listed right now on eBay, but it's like $30-something. So we'll see how that goes.
We'll put your address in here.
I mean, can you really put a price on love, Tim? Can you really put a price on love?
Well, actually, yes, you can. Most of the time, I can't afford it, but I'm managing.
Okay,
slowly but surely here. But yeah, the card show was dope. It was like 30 tables. I ran into Leo. Cary met Leo. I think you met him too, Rob. But Leo runs the Glen Burnie show. That's like Leo's one of the shows I go to all the time. And Cary and I sat down and dug through him and his brother's boxes at National, and he hooked us up with a fantastic.
Wait, is that the guy who had the boxes like stacked on top of each other, like? Yeah. And then he had he hooked him up with a bunch of wrestling stuff.
Yeah.
So his boxes were good, really good.
I ran into him and we were digging through these boxes, and it was like dollar cards. And then there was one box that said dollar, but it had other stuff on there that wasn't dollar. And Leo was like looking through it, and then he asked the guy, and the guy was like, "Yeah, these are dollar cards too." And Leo looks at me and he was like, "You better give me a big shout out in this video because." So I ended up picking up some really cool cards out of that. I found a lot of Drake May, which was really dope. I found some cool 90s cards, Ray Allen rookie card, super sick Keyshawn Johnson acetate Fleer metal card, which was a dope one. And then I found some sneaky short prints. Found that Shohei Ohtani Candy Cane glove Topps Holiday 2020, I think that is.
That was in the dollar bin, right?
Keyshawn Johnson, and I have one sitting right next to me. This is Game News, numbered to 100.
Love the Game News stuff.
I will tell you this, Cary. You'll find a lot of the Keyshawn Johnson Game News stuff in Florida. Like, I used to come across it all the time at the flea market.
This is from that flea market buyout. He had like a massive Keyshawn collection.
Because I got the other half of that. Like, I got like a whole, like, he had another box later on that I came back and found. And yeah, there was a ton of Keyshawn stuff.
He had like numbered to 100, jersey parallels, and he had like 10 or 15 of them. So like
Wait, you had like 10 or 15 of them?
Some of them.
I got like
parallels.
Yeah, I got like 5 of those, and I got a couple that were like out of 20, and some out of 25. Like, so he must have had just been like a hardcore Keyshawn Johnson collector.
He had like Brad Johnson. Like, I don't know where I put the Brad Johnson, but he had Brad Johnson to like 25 jersey cards, like another Tampa Bay guy. So,
but yeah, I did well. I did. What was my number?
Tim likes to talk away from the microphone sometimes, guys. So just don't mind it.
I did pretty good. I'll talk about my card show experience, which there should be my video out before this.
Tim, do you have your numbers that you break down for us each week?
Yeah, I thought I did. I might.
No one can hear you, my friend. No one can hear you. Anything you just said.
I get 89 cards, and I spend $100, so $1.12 per card.
Nice. There we go.
I picked up a couple, quite a few bangers.
What was the most expensive card that you found?
Ooh. I don't know. Walker Jenkins, Gold Reptilian to 50.
Oh, here, put that on screen. Hold on, put it on screen one more time.
That's a nice one.
Oh, there we go. At a 50. Yeah, that was in the dollar bin?
No.
Okay.
So it was in a bargain box,
Gotcha.
and the guy had 20 on it, but I built a pile. So, I mean, in the end, I paid $40 for the whole pile, and I probably got like 15, 20 cards out of just that box. So yeah, there was some nice. I picked up some. Oh, this is another nice one. I'll tell you, Yamamoto Mojo rookie card. Those are doing like $10 to $15 right now. That was actually $1. Then I picked up. This is another nice one. We'll talk about him in a little bit when we go through the top 30 Arizona Fall League prospects. But that's a first Bowman yellow geometric, number to 75. And like I said, I picked up a bunch of Drake May. Picked up a select red and black club level Drake May. It's had a $5 sticker on it.
Nice.
I got that in a stack deal, obviously, also. So that's probably like a $15 card right now. So yeah, I did good for a small show, for a 30 table show. Only spending I always like it when I don't spend that much money, obviously, because I'd say. But this is an interesting one because I didn't get a lot of volume. I only got 89 cards, and there's probably I got Rainiel Rodriguez laser in the $1 box, which is nice too. St. Louis Cardinals prospect, but that's probably
dude, that guy's a monster.
Yeah, he's a dog.
He hit 27 home runs before he turned 19 or something like that. Like, just absolute monster.
Yeah,
Catcher
those are like Tim T-ball numbers right there.
Yeah.
So it was a good one. Not a lot of live sale stuff, but a good enough to get me started. If you guys didn't know, there's over 1,000 people generally that between Spotify and YouTube that watch and listen to this podcast. If you guys didn't know, we do the thing called DibditCards.com. It's America's favorite place to buy and sell trading cards. And we pour our heart and soul into that place. And all you got to do is just come and hang out. You never know what you're going to get.
Love to have you there, guys.
Yeah, love to have you guys there. And we'll be live on Tuesday nights and Wednesday nights, usually one or all three of us at separate times or to the same time. We'll be live on there, so you guys can come and hang out.
You can also sell on there. You can get approved to sell live and also static sell as well.
We are live every Wednesday night. That's definitely we're there from 7 to 9 doing singles, and then I do a box break from 9 to close. So, or not, actually, we never close, to be honest with you, but 9 to whenever. And this week we're doing Topps Baseball Update, 2 hobby boxes, randomized teams. So come and hang out, have fun. If you guys don't buy anything, just hang out, man, have fun.
Yeah, because it's definitely a lot of fun. We always have fun during the lives, and it's interesting because with Topps Chrome basketball, how many cases you get, Rod?
I got no cases. I got no cases of Topps Chrome basketball, so it's one. I did get a hobby. I did do 2 hobby boxes, 1 jumbo box, but man, I will tell you, I kind of messed up though. I could have potentially got a case, but Topps, every once in a while, Topps does this thing on their website where then when they drop the product, they put the case and the hobby boxes separately. So you have to click on the case tab to get it.
I got a hot take. I'm happy they charge so much.
Yeah.
Changed my mind. I'm happy.
You changed your mind?
I'm happy for them. We don't spend enough time being happy for Topps. I'm happy for them.
Listen, this is what's interesting. So I made my rant, obviously. And yeah, I did my little Topps Chrome rant, and it's interesting because when you go back and you really look at it, right, hobby and the jumbo, the price point is actually not that bad in comparison to Panini, because Prism basketball is like $1,000, right? Yeah. So in that aspect, it's not that bad. I think the real problem, 2 real big problems with it was, one, it doesn't. I would prefer it if it was a cohesive pricing based across the sports. So why is Topps Chrome basketball more than Topps Chrome baseball? Right.
Okay,
that's one thing I have.
If you're listening, Topps, go ahead and up that price on Topps Chrome baseball.
No, don't do that.
Because they're not going to lower basketball now, so you're basically requesting them to charge you more for baseball.
But and the other part that's really bad is the retail.
Yeah, the retails.
I've never in my life seen a mega box for $80, right? I'm not
tripping.
Blast
85,
85.
They're $84.99, not even $80. Yeah.
And then $50 for a blaster. That's never happened, right? And any product ever.
So they started out at $39.99. This year was the mega boxes for Topps Chrome was $39.99, wasn't it? Or $49.99? I think no, they were $49.99 this year. And then
the blasters?
No, the mega boxes. Yeah. And then they started bringing out like Topps Chrome Disney, and that went to $69.99. And now these are $84.99. Like,
no, but you guys aren't thinking about the value you're getting. In the blaster box, they probably have like a Salvador Dali clock parallel that's only available in, I'm assuming something like that, that's only available in the blaster. They're going to give you some weird random, parallel that you're going to search for, like a cookies, SP or
it's
something.
crazy because you've seen how fast the flagship prices dropped. I mean, what's a Cooper Flag? Like, if you don't pull a Cooper Flag rookie card, and what's crazy is some of the other guys are playing better, obviously, now. Like,
Cooper bases are like you can get for $250 now.
Yeah,
maybe $3 or less.
Yeah, they're like $2 cards now. So it's interesting.
They produced it so much. I do want to talk about my card show experience too before we move on, Rod.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I went to Duval. Yeah, I was gonna go to Vero Beach the first time ever, which is like 2 hours south of me because I didn't think there was a show going on. And we've had, you were here last week, Rod, and the week before I had my stepdaughter and her boyfriend in town. So I hadn't gone to shows in like 2 weeks. So I was really wanting to go. But I found out Duval was available and having a show. But I want to show you this card I was super excited about. I showed you guys. This is a guy, I don't know how long he's going to be hot, but this I got in the $10 box. This is numbered to 49, AJ Mitchell. I paid probably about $8 with the discount and everything. And this last sold that I saw, at least the day I bought it, was November 21st, and it sold for $130.
Wow.
And it was an $8 find in the bargain box. So I was spending most of my time in like the $5, $10 boxes at this show, which is a little unlike me. And the funny thing was, at the end of the day, the very end, somebody had like 2,000 card box of 24, 25 rookies that sold me. They sold me. So I ended up getting a lot of low end, but I wasn't really playing that game. Here's another cool one too. I got for 10-ish. It was a little under 10 probably with the discount.
Dante Moore.
And
that's
TJ
cool.
Harden, like dual leaf auto.
So
I think the comps are like 30 to 40-ish on that as well.
What's your guys' opinions? Do you guys like dual autograph cards and like dual rookie cards and stuff like that? Because I hate them.
I don't feel like they sell as well, but I personally like them. This one not necessarily is my favorite, but like I am a sucker, dude, for like the old cosigners from the 90s where each side had an auto. Do you remember that? They did it.
I don't like that either.
They did it for baseball and they did it for basketball and football. I get it. I get why people wouldn't like it, but for whatever reason, I really dig it.
Even
like
why. Was it Stadium Club or Topps Finest that did the inserts where they were one on each side? Pinnacle did them too back in the day, and I hated those because you look at your card, but then you got to flip it over to see who's on the backside of it, and it's not for me. I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's cool. You got a King Griffey Jr. Auto on one side, and then on the back is Corky Miller. So there's always like one guy that's not as popular, it seems, on the card.
I decided to I took this whole weekend off from sourcing. That like no garage sales, no flea markets, no car shows, no nothing. But I will tell you this: I end up meeting up because I haven't seen any of my friends in probably a month or two just because of my surgery and everything else that I was going through there. I actually met up with 3 of my buddies that just started getting back into the hobby. So they had 2 of the guys, actually all 3 of the guys have been coming over to Dibdit Cards, buying the breaks and stuff like that. Nice. And then in the last year, just the fact that over the summer, I met my buddies at like a local place to have a drink and stuff like that. And then I was I was doing a break and they were really intrigued with it. And then at that point in time, they just started getting back into cards. They collected cards as a kid, but I will tell you this, I had fun, man. I ripped a box of Bowman U. I ripped packs of 1991 Upper Deck Football, ripped an optic box, but it was nice not filming anything, not worrying about going to a car show, just enjoying the hobby. And just, that was something that I truly loved doing, man. And like, I miss doing that. So,
until you recorded yourself because you got panini'd.
Well, I got panini, yeah. So one of my packs in my optic box, when I literally opened up the first like 3 packs and I pulled one out and was like, what the hell is this? And like, this thing feels super thin. So I was like, I got to record this because I know I'm about to get screwed. And then I ended up getting 1 card in the freaking pack of Panini cards. So unfortunately, there's not much I can really do because I don't have the receipt. I bought it last year. I just had it sitting on my shelf. And I was like, I keep product on hand just in case if I need need something to do for video or I have people come over or, which is very difficult sometimes. I will tell
You
you
ever
that.
just wake up in the middle of the night, like to go piss, and then just like stroll into your office, like in your drawers, and just rip open a blast?
Oh yeah, I've done
like
that
half
multiple
asleep,
So-
open up like 5 packs of 89 Fleer baseball.
So you guys have gotten random text messages where I'm like just like opening like 4 or 5 things in a row because I just get in like that mood sometimes. Or there's times I have not been able to sleep. I've been opening packs just sitting in my office by myself at 1 o'clock in the morning, just ripping boxes.
You know what we should do? We should open up random packs during the podcast.
I mean, it's what me and Cary do every single day.
Well, I said during the podcast.
Oh, geez. Tim West is
Open up a
getting
pack,
upset with
Tim.
me.
Find one.
So, Cary, when's the last time you actually just opened up something for fun instead of filming it? Has it been a while?
Gosh, that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Does a product get open truly if it's not filmed? I would say no.
I guess not.
For fun,
1990 Bowman here.
Here's the thing. I could tell you the last time I vividly remember not doing it. And this was more like, I think like my phone was dead or something happened, or I didn't think I'd get much out of it. It was a Sage 2024 box. Sage. It's like, it's got autos. I got a JJ McCarthy auto in it. So the one time, that taught me it doesn't take me that much time to put my phone literally.
I get it, man.
Phone stands and film it. I still enjoy it the same, and I use the footage when I can get to it. Sometimes the stuff sits in my editing bay for months before I actually edit the stuff. But,
Should I do something old or should I do something new?
Do something new. I want to see you pull something.
But Christmas time, typically I get some boxes. I don't think I always film those, but
I would say
it would be nice not to film. I get it. I miss what I really miss, and I'm being honest here, is I miss opening in the car. Because I was 1,000% the car opener.
See, I can never do that. I can't be a car opener.
I was 100%, but like I trained myself because of my business and stuff to open and film and monetize content. So
why don't
I stopped doing it? But
I
do miss that.
Why don't you bring your GoPro with you, just strap to your shirt, and then sit in the car? And
Terrible idea. It's just gotta be. Yeah, it might be fun to kind of almost just be like less produced and more raw.
Why not? Just change it up, man. It would be cool.
That actually is.
I would tell you this. It's funny that you said that because I opened up Disney Chrome with my wife this year, and we opened up Mega Box. We opened up like 2 or 3 boxes of that, and she literally pulled when the guy from Beauty and the Beast out of 25 auto. So like she hit like a big auto, yeah. So like it's funny that you said it about the JJ McCarthy. You're like, damn it, why was I not filming this at this time? You know what I mean? But still had fun though doing it.
I took a picture of it afterwards, so I got some street cred from it. But
we got 24 Donruss. We have 23-24 Turkish Airlines EuroLeague Donruss.
Oh, I got one I want to open.
21 Select Football or 24 Heritage Baseball.
Let's do the Heritage Baseball.
Okay.
Because I know you know that one the best, so I think that would be. I made you full screen, by the way.
I see that. It's okay because what's going to be cool is I'm gonna record this while we're recording this. So
it's like the Matrix.
It is like the Matrix. All right, here we go. This is gonna be super cool.
Well,
all right,
how are we supposed to see on the camera then?
I'm gonna show you, dude.
Okay.
Here we have a 2024 Topps. I gotta record. Today we're on the No Banger Sports Card Podcast, and we're opening up a pack of Topps Heritage Baseball 2024.
Let's go.
All right. And I don't know what we have here. Ketel Marte, Jose Tena rookie card.
You got to show the camera, bro.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah, it's like shit.
I know you're trying to do a video on this, but just show the camera.
Ketel Marte.
Oh, his short's gonna be all chopped up.
I know. I'm sorry, dude. I forgot you're doing it short.
Corbin Carroll, Juan Soto. I don't think any of these are. I got to double check for variations. Anthony Volpe, Corbin Burns, Christian Walker, Bo Bichette, and Jake Berger. Absolutely diddly squat.
Okay, well, good. Go get your magnifying glass so you can actually try to look at the cards to see what's actually a short print or an image variation. All right, what do you got over here,
I got one
Cary?
I'm excited about. This is an imported one from my friend Cary in Australia.
Oh, nice.
This is a National Rugby League 2024 Revolution pack.
That's actually kind of cool.
So National, there is a 1 in every 15 packs has a captain's card. So that's what we're looking for, is a captain's card.
No autos or anything like that?
I don't know. Is there autographs?
I don't know.
Use my teeth.
I just want to open packs. How do you do that, Cary?
I got tough teeth, bro.
He just took a giant bite out of the card too.
It's
Okay,
Ruben,
we got
Ruben Cotter.
Yeah, or you can read it.
You can read it if you want.
At least, no, we want Rod to read it.
Nope. I don't do that for free.
Couture, Luciano Louis Lua. We've got J Arrow. That's a cool name for like a rugby player.
Yeah,
sounds like a superhero name.
What team does he play for? He plays for the
Arrows,
Jackrabbits or something. I don't know. Oh,
that's a
cool
big
one.
team. Ooh, look at that.
That's cool. Is that a captain card? Oh,
that's a nice looking card.
These are all going.
Is that numbered?
I don't believe so. It isn't numbered. This is all going straight to my PC, my little Australian PC I got now. Herbie Farnsworth, dude.
I'm sure the people on Spotify are loving this segment right now.
Just trust me. Think of a National Rugby League player, Australian. Image this in your mind, guys, on Spotify, and his name is Herbie Farnsworth. Believe it or not, does not have goggles.
Doesn't hold. That sounds like the guy who holds the umbrella for Puff Daddy.
We got Keanu Kinney, Patrick Kerrigan.
The cards kind of look like Sage in a way.
Yeah, I think they are actually really solid. Liam Martin, Angus Crichton. Let's see if there's anything else. Corey Horsberg, Matt Burton. He's got like the helmet because he's about safety. I like it. And then we got Kyle Iro. There we go, dude.
It's a very
one more. We got. Oh, we already showed you Ruben. So there we go. There's some NRL.
It's a very clean design.
It actually really is.
Yeah,
that is a really solid design. So
yeah, it's just clean. It's not like
shout out Cherie.
Nice,
appreciate you.
So I will tell you this, man. My first pack I opened up with hanging out with my buddies. I opened up a 1991 Upper Deck Football. First card in the pack was the Barry Sanders hologram.
Wait. We got a show going on. Last week we got butt crack. This week
we've got
I don't know, Flab.
We got his 12-pack.
Oh, look at that.
There we go.
In a full show.
There we go.
Hey, buddy, welcome back.
Ugh, come on,
good.
Man.
I'm just double checking because I got hot, so I want to make sure I still smell good too.
Jeez.
You got the Michael Jordan cologne on, or what are you rocking?
Dude, I saw somebody who has the card from the Michael Jordan cologne.
Wait, there's a card that went with it?
I don't know if it was the card. It's just a bottle of cologne, or if it was a sample. Like, 'cause you know how back in the day you used to go to the bookstore and where they had the magazines, and before you would go and open the magazine and you would take the sample and then put the magazine back so you could smell good. So your mom and dad didn't know you were smoking weed.
It's a true story for Tim.
All right. Well, on that note,
it's a weekly drug update from Tim.
Yeah, weekly drug update. So, well, that's I guess that's a great transition to talk about pickleball. I mean,
yes.
How else you jump right into pickleball?
How many people in their teens were imbibing in the weed and now play pickleball because they're old and they want to still feel athletic?
Bro, did you see that they had a world record card sell for the pickleball leaf card?
$45,000.
45. Who was it? What player was it?
I'm bringing it up.
Anna Lee something, right?
Yeah. So if you guys are OGs on here, we had CJ from Leaf, and he talked about how one of the hottest selling cards they actually did was when they dropped the pickleball cards on their website. You could just buy them, and I think they were cheap, like
Leaf just dropped
$10,
the video.
$20.
He dropped the video. CJ was in it. He was at the University of Utah. Bird Franklin.
So 2023 Leaf Premier Edition Anna Lee Waters Black 1/1 Auto. Numbered. It's sold at fixed price for $45,000, and that's a 130 point comp too. It's not like best offer comp. $45,000.
Do you think somebody was like leaving Erewhon, like one of those pricey, little boutique grocery stores, and they're thinking, you know what, I love pickleball.
Trader
so
Joe's?
No, I'm talking about uber rich people, and they're just leaving that place, and then they're like, you know what,
uber rich.
I like poo. Not. Yeah,
you like poo? Oh, okay.
I like poo as well, but we all do. But I like pickleball. I wonder if there's any pickleball autographs out there. And they're like, oh, $45,000. That's the price of some grapes at Erewhon. I'll just go ahead and buy. I'll just go and buy.
Where's he going with this?
Instead of getting grapes, I'm just going to get a pickleball.
And then we go full circle.
And I also like poo.
Have you ever seen an olive oil store?
Yes, I've been to one.
Bruh, them olive oils, that shit's crazy.
Bro, I've been to one in Italy. That's crazy.
But it's like $75. Like, am I buying wine or am I buying olive oil? Like,
so it's funny you said that. So if you do a tour over in Italy to like Tuscan and stuff like that, you can actually get that the places that do produce the wine also produce olive oil. So we actually imported on my honeymoon, and we actually imported. My wife got a little tipsy, and next thing I know, she come back. She's like, "I just ordered 5 bottles of olive oil." I'm like, "Why?" They're like $50 a pop. Just I had to send to our house. I'm like, "Thanks."
Dude, there's nothing better than getting some bread and some olive oil, a little vinegar, a glass of zero sugar Shirley Temple, and just
that's an interesting 7-Up right there.
Put on.
You know me, I love a good bread.
Games.
Love a good bread.
Have you tried truffle olive oil?
Yeah. I've worked in some fancy places.
Dude, he's a fancy restaurant guy. People don't know this.
Yeah,
it's hard. It's hard to debate that. I mean, look at this guy. He's only talking about crack one minute, and now he's talking about fancy restaurants the next.
He's an enigma wrapped in a mystery.
Yeah, I did have bacon, jam, pimento cheese, pickled onion cheeseburger last night.
Dude. Your toilet is not going to be happy later.
My wife asked me if I took a poop this morning. I said, "Nah, I haven't even pooped yet." She said, "That burger's still inside of you?" I said, "Yeah."
I think she was looking out for herself by asking that question. She wanted to know where she was.
A 3-hour window. I can't go in there.
She's like, "Yeah, I'm going to stay away from Tim for the next
will be
4 to 6 hours until he takes care of business." So,
okay.
Speaking about taking care of business, though, we had some crazy updates this week with the whole Shill bidding situation. I don't know, man. Like,
feels calm,
dude. This is taking a giant turn.
What's it called again, Rod?
Shill bidding. I actually got it right this time.
Good job, buddy.
Yeah,
just remember who told you first to stay away from Snipe.
Allegedly.
There's no allegedly. It's there.
So it's funny.
We don't have a legal team, Tim. We have to say allegedly.
Yes. Okay, so it's funny that you started off the show talking about like aliens and conspiracies and stuff like that, because like I got a conspiracy I want to pitch you guys in regards to this. But for those that don't know, a bunch of stuff happened this week. You know, we had last week or two, we had the whole thing come out with Patrick Ryan talking about Shill bidding going crazy, and then you had James Beckett on his podcast. You know, Dr. James Beckett talking about it as well. But then Patrick Ryan came out and apologized to Jeff Wilson, apologized to Teapot, saying that they weren't involved in it. All this stuff went down.
It's a great smell, isn't it, Tim?
It is, but it's just weird because I laugh every time you say Teapot because I feel like he's like a character from Malibu's Most Wanted. Like, how am I supposed to take anybody whose name is Teapot seriously?
No, that's how you do. You do like your first letter of your first name and like I'm C. Will. I was C. Will back in the day because I'm Cary Williams.
Well, C. Will sounds a lot better than Teapot. Teapot sounds like somebody in the trap house.
It's true.
But he wasn't shilling.
Whatever.
He wasn't shilling low-end Detroit Pistons.
Sounds awesome. T-Stew sounds awesome.
I'd use that every once in a while. But he was not. She was not shilling his low-end Detroit Pistons. So shout out Teapot for
our Grimes.
Not shilling those Andre Drummonds.
We totally derailed his.
No. I'll let you guys go. I'll let you guys go on that one. But no. So this week though, just when we thought everything calmed down, things got crazy this week because Beckett had a data breach. So someone hacked Beckett's website. Data breach. So everyone's information. So if you guys have any information, set up an account through Beckett. I would go check your credit, check all your other stuff, make sure nothing has happened there. And then Snipe, which had 22,000 auctions, supposedly ending last week. And then their site got hacked and shut everything down.
Did it get hacked though?
Oh, there was a data breach. Someone went through the backside, unleashed a bunch of information, allegedly, at least a bunch of information, which showed all the bid history. It showed people's email addresses. It showed people's names. It showed
and what
everything.
It showed was
allegedly
Probstein was allegedly shilling everything.
So
the dude's a snake, anyways. Like you should have known it.
Allegedly.
Like I mean, like realistically, have you ever seen that guy talk? Like he looks like he will steal from an old woman on the side of the street who's blind.
So here's the thing.
And I don't judge books by covers because I am a book with one different cover for sure.
You're a book with no cover, my friend. All right, let's be honest.
Tim's thoughts are his own.
Yes. So
what are you doing?
Here's the interesting thing, though.
Oh, Nip. So, we got just for the Spotify listeners. For no reason, Tim lifted up his shirt and showed us not two, but only one nipple. Go ahead.
And he has
I'm annotating for the listeners on Spotify.
And he has 3 of them, which is even weirder.
Exactly. So. The third one's in a location you wouldn't believe. You wouldn't even believe it.
But so here's a weird thing, and I don't know I'm gonna go out on a limb here. I don't know if this is real or not, or someone's trying to set him up. But if you're going to set up your account, let me explain why, and you'll understand why. If you were going to set up your account to Shill bid something up, why would you use an email address with your full name in it? It said rickprobstein123@gmail.com, and then the other one was like had his wife's
123.
Yeah, it had his wife's name on there, and then it had a bunch of stuff on there. So like it almost looked like it was so obvious that someone was almost trying to set him up for that. So like I would have to see more information on there for that too.
How come he ain't come out and defend himself yet?
He hasn't come out. That's because he's probably trying to figure out what's going on and how he's going to spin this or try to fix the website or everything else.
But I mean, some mafia lawyer.
So allegedly, but here's the thing,
legend, folks.
Here's my conspiracy theory on this one. I want you guys to chime in on this. Are you guys familiar with what happened on eBay a couple years back? That there was someone who put out disparaging information about eBay. She wrote on a tech site and put out stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yes, and I find it funny that Rick Probstein leaves eBay. He's one of the top sellers on eBay. Starts his own website, and then the day that when his auctions are all supposed to end, his auction site goes down. The timing on that's kind of weird, right? On there. Second thing,
eBay did it.
Well, and so here's what people are going to say. People
Allegedly,
are like, "Oh,
folks.
eBay would never do anything like that." Well, eBay was actually in a lawsuit, was proven guilty with the CEO. They had members of the FBI that they were part of their security team. Everything else they were sending.
It was on like the e-commerce Bytes website.
Yes, e-commerce Bytes website. They were literally harassing this lady. They were sending her live cockroaches in the mail. They were sending her
I caught a mouse last night.
Dead flowers. They were saying that here's flowers for your husband's funeral. Like doing all kind of crazy stuff. And the CEO of eBay at that time stepped down. They found the director of security. They found him guilty. Like all this stuff went down. So now she's in a big lawsuit for them. Interesting fact, I was actually asked to be part of a documentary that I was filming for Netflix at a time, but it was my to speak on that, on the behalf of that, because they were actually in my town talking to other YouTubers about it, and they asked me to come and speak, but I had my wedding, so I wasn't in town. Thank God, because I actually don't want to speak on that. But I find it very, very strange that all this happened at the same time he launched his site. eBay was where he was. Now he left. I'm not saying eBay had anything to do with this. I'm just saying the timing's weird. And the fact that Beckett also got targeted the same exact time as Snipe did, I also find that very strange. The timing of that, back-to-back hackings, like it's just very coincidental that this would happen. I mean, I see Tim. I see Tim's over there thinking about this. I think I get the wheels turning there a little bit for you, but
not at all. Listen,
no, there's
completely. There's nothing. I mean, it's an
interesting.
It's an interesting conspiracy theory, right? But to be perfectly honest with you, it was a garbage website. Like he looks like somebody sat down and made it with Wix. Right? Like, let's just be honest. So, like,
wait a minute. I think my website's made with Wix.
Yeah. But you're also, you're
what?
Like,
what are you trying to say?
You wrestle in assless
independent
chaps.
wrestler, Rod Grimes. Nobody's
this guy's got like this guy's got like a gun safe behind him with like Yogi Berra balls and like real Yogi Berra balls. Not even like a baseball, but like Yogi Berra's balls.
For the record,
that's
a good baseball card Instagram account if it hasn't been taken. Yogi
Berra's balls.
Yogi Berra's balls or Yogi Berra balls.
I'm sure we'll have Yogi Berra's balls be commenting, and then
I hope
YouTube
somebody starts a
week.
YouTube channel or an account and then comments under one of those two.
Yeah, Hostess really dropped the ball on that. They totally could have made a killing on Yogi Berra balls. Like, just like bear balls, like balls, not like bear balls, but like balls that are like berry balls.
By definition, all balls are bear, right? I mean, because...
If you manscape, shout out Manscaped.
No, I mean, like, the undercarriage is not typically
shrouded. Anyway, guys.
Yes,
we're just talking about male anatomy.
Yeah, we talked enough about male anatomy. All right?
But yeah,
I want to get that Manscaped sponsorship, okay? Because I've got a problem down there.
So for me, it's just, I don't know. Listen, if it smells like what is this saying? If it quacks like a duck, if it walks like a duck, quacks like a duck is a duck. You know what I'm saying? Like the guy. You should have just called this, instead of Snipe, it should have been quack.com, because I mean the guy is quacking all the way to the bank. Listen, it was bad to begin with. I told everybody it was
refunded,
bad.
Though everything was refunded, and it's all alleged at the moment. All these details.
Yes, all this is alleged. But listen, on a serious note, right? Like I told you guys, you should have known better. You should have known better.
How can we know better if you don't at least give him a chance to do something with it? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, listen, I feel you, right? Like, and you know me, like I'm an open guy. Like I like to try everything, but like everything about that was just rubbing. It was just the red flags were there. Like it looked like one of those like Clash of Clans ads on YouTube. I see, like they're just. Felt like I was playing Minesweeper on my 1993 compact Pisario. It was just red flags everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, there has been alleged, allegations throughout the years of him shield bidding on eBay and stuff like that.
Oh, it came out.
Yeah, it came out. It just, yes. It's funny because before you came on, Tim was doing the same thing, so he got it stuck in my head now. But I don't care. What's your take on it, man?
Shillbilly Probstein.
I have my whole alleged Tourette's happening right now. I get so nervous talking about this kind of stuff. But, like, I mean, I can't imagine that site coming back from this. I'll put it,
never.
In my opinion, it's got to be. I mean, I don't know how it could. I mean, this is a massive amount of negative press. And I mean, what's he going to do? Are they going to go back to eBay? That seems
Will eBay let him come back?
That's the question. Yeah,
So,
I don't know.
It's funny that you said that because,
probably, but I don't know.
Well, supposedly there was a rumor going around, and just this is alleged, or maybe people were speculating that the whole reason why he was leaving eBay because maybe there was some shenanigans going on there in the past, and that eBay was catching on, or they cracked down on it. And so some people are say, "Hey, did he start this website because, he got almost forced off to? He had to do it, or like he wanted to move on to his own?" So, I mean, he's one of the top sellers on eBay. Why walk away from that and start something brand new yourself? I don't,
greedy.
I mean,
you got greedy.
Maybe that's the case. I mean, I don't know.
Thought it would be easier to shill his stuff by himself instead of involving eBay.
Let's be fair too. How many people, if given the chance to leave a major platform like eBay and feel like they have a shot at similar or bigger success, wouldn't attempt it if they had the money to do so?
Dibditcards.com.
True. But I mean, at the same point in time the grass isn't always greener on the other side, and you already have established, you're selling multi-million-dollar.
I lived in Vegas. Sometimes there's no grass anywhere.
Yeah, I was going to say, if this guy keeps it up, he's
rock and stone.
He's gonna be in a 6x6. Ain't no grass in there.
I just
he'll
don't
be
see
at Club Fed though.
Ooh, maybe. I just don't see how you recover from this, because even that was fake and everything else, it's already out there so much now where people that's always going to be stuck in the back of their mind. So regardless, and I know people that have sent cards to them. I know people have bought from them and they had they like the whole situation. I mean, over time, but I mean at the end of the day, like, how do you recover from this? Regardless if it was a rumor, if it's fake, if it's real, like there's no turning back at this point in time.
In my honest opinion, there's no real recovery. And this is an all serious note. Let's say like the whole shilling aspect of the story goes away, right? The problem is the site is bad, right? To begin with, it's just bad. Like there's nothing good about the idea. There's nothing good about the execution, the interface, obviously the lack of security, you know what I'm saying? Because like, yes, it was like the shilling is a whole different thing, but like, let's just put the shilling aside. The lack of security for something like that, it all felt rushed, right? And then like the interface was bad. There's no innovation. It was all like it seemed like, that's what I was saying, is that like the red flags were there, right? Like there was nothing appealing about it to begin with. So now you have something that has lack of appeal, and now you have this like negative, like dark cloud over you because of the breach, and then you add the shilling. It's like, I just don't, there's no way that it comes back like in any shape or form.
And there's
like,
also
who's going to want to sell on there?
There's no shortage of both like low end and high end auction consignment places, whether you want to, consign with somebody on eBay, which Probstein was doing before, or if you want to do high-end stuff. I mean, I've only consigned one high-end card, you guys know, and it was at Golden, but like there's several different places. There's Golden, there's Heritage, there's, you could PSA Vault at eBay Vault. There's all these places you could sell high-end stuff. There's no shortage of available places where you can get a good amount of money for your cards. So, it was a tough place to break into, I think, with your own website to begin with. And this is going to make it really tough. My opinion is I don't see how either there's a recovery.
I think it's different if the site was up and running for months and then had an issue. Then I think he could possibly turn back from that. But like, it got stopped before it got started, and people that trusted him in the very beginning are now going to be afraid their stuff got tied up there, all this other stuff. So I think that's the big issue. If it was going for 6 months, a year into it, and then it had that issue,
you're right. Yeah, if any site had a track record and then something happened, obviously the allegations of shill bidding and I almost said shill billy.
No, you did,
bro.
Hey,
what the heck are you doing?
I got one question to ask you. You mentioned that you consigned one high-end card. What was that card that you consigned? It
was a Caitlin Clark 1 of 1.
And how much did that sell for?
30. Well, it sold for 40 with their fees, but I made
$40.
34,600 or 500 is what I made.
So after,
which is insane because I don't think I'd ever sold a card. I'd never sold a card over maybe 300 or 400 in my life before that.
So you
singularly
after buyer premium, that card sold for $40,000. Am I correct?
Yeah, after buyer premium.
So you sold a card for $40,000. Am I correct?
Yes.
Okay, guys, you guys want to kick me off this podcast for buying cases of cards? This guy's over here selling $40,000 cards. All right,
dude, you know the story. 1 pack, guys, at the National, my first pack ever. It was a magical time. And then this year I went back, 1 pack rule. I'm not changing that rule. I'm not doing 80 national packs, for a YouTube video. I'm just going to do 1 a year and let the cards fall where they may. And I just got lucky. That was the once in
bro, you hit a 1-on-1 again this year at the National.
Oh yeah, it was a Leaf one though.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah, that's true. I did. I got an Ozzie Smith auto. That was a good point.
Go ahead, Tim.
No, it's okay. I just got a bid on my 1944 S Philippines 50 centavos.
Oh yeah, you're a coin guy now.
Yeah, coin guy now.
What'd you list
that?
that?
Rack of coins the last couple of days.
Nice.
1923 piece dollars.
But for your 1909 SVDP pennies, I had back in the day. We sold a bunch of I think they were rupees, like the pennies from Russia, but they were like late 1890s, and they were silver, and they were in like a book we bought. And those were they were like uncirculated, going on auction for like 130, 140 a piece. It was insane.
My cousin went to like the coin thing like in the grocery store, and she put all of her coins in, and then when coins started coming back, one of the coins that came back wasn't like a American coin. And it turned out it was pure gold, and she got $500.
Oh
wow!
Yeah.
Have you seen the guys who go to I don't know if this is as prevalent as it was 10 years ago, but they would go to the bank and they would get rolls of quarters or dimes.
Dude, people are buying the pennies
right now.
Looking for
mercury, looking for, pre-1964 silver
nickels,
quarters and stuff like that.
And then what's the one for the nickels too? Wasn't there one for nickels?
The nickels never had silver, I don't believe.
Oh, it wasn't nickels, the pennies, right? Then
they have steel pennies.
Steel pennies.
Find a steel penny that's
from
not
1942.
magnetic.
Yeah, 1942 is the steel penny, I believe.
Well, for those who don't know, kind of reason why we're talking about this is they discontinued making pennies now. They just stopped it. And Topps now came out with a penny card. And then the 101 is actually
clever.
How many did you get, Rod?
I missed it. I totally missed it. I wish I would have got some. But the 101 was actually when was the first penny? Like 17.99 or
the first pennies were probably like the
1800, late
1700s, I believe.
So they actually got the very first penny and they stuck it in like a 101 card, and someone's gonna get that. So I thought it was kind of cool they do that.
Did you see that the last 5 pennies that they produced ever are going to auction? And I think they're saying they're going to go they're projecting them to go for a decent amount of money. I forgot the exact number.
People are buying rolls and then selling them on eBay.
Yeah.
Like $250.
But they but the last 5 physically they ever produced, they set aside and they're running them via auction. I don't know with who or where, but
Ocean's 26 starring Cary, Tim, and Rod. We robbed the last pennies.
The Ocean movies are so good. I love a good ocean style movie.
Hey, speaking about eBay and then selling on eBay, what about the new eBay app, man? Have you guys tried using the new eBay scanner?
Love it.
Dude,
love it.
For those who don't know, for people that use Market Movers or they use Card Ladder or Alt or any other platforms out there, eBay has released a free tool right now. It's in beta, but it's at the very bottom of your your seller dashboard on your phone, and you can click on it, and it's called Card Scanner, and you can actually scan your card. You can do it raw, or you can do it slabs, and we'll actually pull up the card on eBay, and then we'll actually show you the, what all the last comps are, and it'll actually show you the PSA history. You can drop down the other grading history on there and the pop reports. So they actually did a really good job, I will say.
Did they get that? So they work with both, because they bought TerraPeak, correct?
They're
probably using TerraPeak, and they're also working with PSA, right?
They're working with PSA too, correct?
Because the Vault or whatever. So yeah, that's interesting integration.
It's really easy too.
So here, I'm gonna make you a big. So after you scan your card, you can quick kind of show
this. Just scan that card right there, and it pulls up the different ones: base, refractor, geometric, black reptilian, mojo. And then you can review similar matches.
Can you sell similar, or they're getting rid of sell similar?
No.
Pulls up mine.
They have it on there.
You could sell one if you pull up the solds. And then like the thing that's really cool is, let's pull up this one right here. So we're gonna do this is a guy I really like. If you guys don't know, Josue de Paula.
Number one
for the Dodgers,
prospect, right?
Dodgers, yep, very, very good. He's like if Yordan Alvarez and Luis Robert had a baby, it would be Josue de Paula. So this is a first Bowman sky blue paper to $4.99. So I scanned it. It does like this little like magic dot thing, and then bam, pulls it up. And then if you click on it, it gives you like a chart right there. Pull down the lighting a little bit on my phone. It pulls up the chart.
There we go. Yep.
Right there.
So what he's showing you is he's showing the sales chart, and it gives you a graph, and it shows you like over the last couple of months highs and lows the process of selling.
And then it'll tell you the last sold and all that stuff right there too. So like this was $1. This isn't a dollar box. Obviously, it's a nice card. You see last sold $13.13.
And what's the average? $12 it says.
$12 is the median sold price over the last 3 months, and then you can click on active, and it'll show you all the active listings too.
Yeah.
So I think it's pretty damn cool. I don't know really what I would use it for. I guess it's a little bit easier than typing and searching, but it is kind of addicting. Like when you get home from a card show, like I don't know how many of you guys do this, but you guys get home. You can take me off the big screen. You guys get home from the card show. You kind of separate your cards, right? A little bit, and then
So I tell you what was good with this. Like I told you, I was ripping some cards with some friends, and they all have the eBay app. And I said, hey, check out this new feature. So for them, they're newbies getting back into it and stuff like that. They have a hard time knowing the different parallels, the names, and what they are. So it was nice when they would scan the card as we're ripping stuff. They would actually pull up the different ones. So they were able to kind of look at the pictures and stuff that figure out stuff. So I will say it could help a lot of people in the bargain boxes.
That's gonna be my hot take for today. I got a hot take for you.
Okay. Yeah, we'll get to that here in a little bit here.
Too many stupid people selling sports cards. I hate dumb people.
So Tim, they dropped the top 30 prospects. You want to go over this a little bit? Help educate the public here?
So if you guys didn't know, before we go into this, there are some people that were lucky enough a couple months ago. Feels like a couple months ago. It might have just been a month. Who are members. I did a video on the Arizona Fall League. So shout out to our members.
Yeah, let's explain the whole members thing there. So we have 3 different levels, guys. If you guys do not know, if you guys just want to support the podcast, it's $1.99. You can be part of the bargain box crew. If you want to be part of the value box or buy a case, there was a $4.99, $9.99. You actually get the podcast a day early, but we do release special videos. And
they're
Tim did one
to all 3 levels.
No, it's available to a value box and above.
Oh, okay, I did not know that.
Yes, and for that video, you get so Tim dropped one about prospects about a month or 2 ago. Cary did one from the bargain box. I'm dropping one next week about how to find cards at flea markets, garage sales. Some of the tricks that I do use, and that can help you, with your sourcing. But so I'll leave it to Tim. So they came up with a new list, and Tim I'll let you take it away.
Am I going to talk about the members though first?
Yeah, we can talk about the members.
Okay, shout out Frank the Tank. We got Lodi Sports Cards.
Okay.
Ginger King Card Kingdom.
Okay.
We got Real Mac 316 says. Did I combine 2 people?
Flip 3. Yes, yeah, I think you did combine them. I guess a couple of our members got a little tipsy and had a baby, but Flip 316 says.
Yes.
That's what you're looking to do.
Mac T9 206.
Max PC1, but
Max
close
PC1.
enough. All right.
We also got my guy Jordan Brown. Shout out Jordan Brown.
What about your other guy, Todd?
Todd Cartier.
Cartier.
Todd Cartier. And then we got Lodi Sports Cards.
You got him. All right.
Dusty Box Treasures.
Yep.
Buster Chestnut.
What about your uncle?
Chubby Uncle Rico. I was going to say it without you reminding me. I was on a roll.
Yeah, you are. Okay. Keep going.
And then you messed
Shaky
up.
Shaky 94.
Shaky 94. Can't forget Shaky 94. 94 was a shaky year.
AEC Cards.
AEC Cards.
We got them. We got Vintage Sport Flips.
Vintage Sport Flips with no S.
Yep, with no S. We got Sports Card with Chef, new member.
Big shout out to Sports Card with Chef, Bay Area.
Paul Kasky, new
Paul
member.
Kasky. Yeah. Kasky sounds like a guy who either sold brake pads or hot dogs.
Yeah, he worked for Tommy Boy Incorporated. Yeah,
great movie. Great movie.
Theodorsky.
What was the last name for? What was the last name? Was it Kadinsky?
It was something like that. Yeah.
Kalinsky?
I want to shout out some of the alleged members. Some of our alleged members.
You guys are friend that one. Remember, I told you guys before this.
What?
Yams.
Big shout out to my guy Yams.
Yeah. What up?
Yams is probably listening on Spotify. Shout out to all the Spotifyers. You could still be a member and listen on Spotify. Just saying. Shout out Yams.
Alleged members.
Well, the Spotify
Sadell
is what.
Threet.
Who?
Joe Klein.
Joe Klein. That's a
Ron Expos legend Ron Del White. Pasquale Perez. Thank you. Allegedly, all four of you for joining.
And Ron Dane.
Joe Ursulak.
Ron Dane. Joe Ursulak. Shout out Chris Sabo, allegedly, for joining our membership.
We're shouting out Chris Hoyles.
Chris
Orioles
Hoyles.
legend.
Oh, yeah, dude. Let's do Chris Gwynn, brother of Tony Gwynn.
That's a good one.
Chris Van Pelt.
Todd Van Poppel.
Ooh.
Andy Van Slyke.
There we go. And people don't want to hear any more of this, fellas.
No, I think they're into it. I definitely think they're into it.
You guys haven't done the name game in a long time.
You should make up a real game, and then you have to use one of the names in the previous name that the person said in the name that you
Charbonneau.
Joe
That's
Sackett.
way too much. All right, Tim, let's jump into the important stuff. The top 30 prospects.
Okay,
this is what the people here came for.
J.R.
Not
Giddens.
for you to say random names.
Don't talk over J.R. Giddens, sir.
So MLB Pipeline released an article with the top 30 players from the Arizona Fall League. The guy at the top of the list, everybody knows, Kevin McConaughey. He's been a guy I've been talking about for a long time, even before he had Bowman cards. Kevin McConaughey is number one. Braden Montgomery is a guy I really liked. I actually, a couple videos ago, I bought a Green Mojo auto of his. But he was originally drafted by the Boston Red Sox, so his first Bowmans are going to be Boston Red Sox. And he got traded to the White Sox in the Garrett Crochet deal. So he's number two, came in at number 2 on their list. Here's a guy that you guys should go see and try to get some in-person autos, because I believe he plays close by you guys. Alfredo Duno.
Yeah, he plays for the freaking Tortugas. I saw him.
Yeah. He's
a catcher, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a catcher. He's super young.
He's
huge.
huge.
This is the Fall League, but this is all taking place in Arizona, not taking place anywhere else.
But
no,
he plays.
I know. I'm saying he plays for the Daytona Tortugas last year.
The reason why I know that Cary can do it is because Cary told me that he saw him play once.
Okay.
Yeah. He was like obviously he didn't play necessarily well, but you could tell physically that kid was big.
Yeah, he's only 19 years old too, and so he's definitely a guy. He homered 4 times in 3 playoff games in the Arizona Fall League, 3 times in the semifinals. And he had home runs of 453 and 456 feet.
You get the Reds like a good slugger. I feel like that, like Ellie De La Cruz. You're gonna get a hobby potential, hobby like Storm.
Can you explain me the Fall League? Because I mean, I'm well aware of the minor league down here, because I go to a lot of I used to go to Clearwater Thrashers a lot of times and stuff like that. And I used to end I think in October timeframe, similar to So this is a separate start of a separate league that starts in the fall to the springtime, or
no, it's already done, pretty much. So what it is they basically, each team sends a couple of players from their minor league system. Generally, it's guys who they want to get more at bats. So guys that they might be thinking about making to the major leagues next year, like Kevin McConaughey. guys who might have been injured during the regular season that they want to get more at bats. Guys that maybe trying new positions, stuff like that. And some guys that just need a little bit more work. And so they put them all. Every team sends a couple players, and then they create a team with they create different teams with all those players.
So they're not. So are they players just playing multiple players playing on different teams over there? Then
yeah. So you'll have 2 guys from the Tigers, 2 guys from the Pirates, 2 guys from the Blue Jays, all on one team.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, that makes more sense now.
Yeah, so then you get Charlie Condon's number 4, Hagen Smith was 5. Johnny Farmello, really good, talented guy for the Seattle Mariners. He's number 6. So he was a guy who was hurt that they wanted to get some more time. Blake Mitchell, Kansas City Royals. He's another guy too. He didn't hit average-wise very well, but he had 20 walks during it, and he also hit came up with a big home run, walk-off home run in the playoffs. Another guy you guys have heard me talk about before, Jesus Caba, whose name is now Starling Caba, or vice versa. I can't remember. He was he was signed international by the Phillies, but then traded to the Marlins. He is he's probably the best fielding prospect in all of baseball. Esmeralyn Valdez, Rod knows about him, Pittsburgh Pirates guy. Yep. Seaver King for the Nationals is on there. Anderson Brito, he's a guy I've been buying a lot of. This is some knowledge here for you guys. Houston Astros pitching prospect. His stuff is very affordable. And then
hold on, can I stop you there for 1 second?
Yes.
So you just mentioned that you're buying pitching stuff.
Yep.
3, 4, 5 years ago, people were still staying away from pitchers and stuff like that. Was it because of Paul Skeens kind of set this whole emotion going forward now?
1,000%. Because people always, the biggest thing was people would be like, oh, I got nothing but pitcher autos. Now you see pitching prospects making good money. Bubba Chandler, right? We've seen Bubba Chandler,
Savage,
Paul Skeens, Jacob Mizorowski,
Trey
Savage.
Yeah.
And then
but this happened before, man. Late 90s, Cary Wood.
Yeah.
Mark Pryor, Tim. I feel like that was hot then.
Hideo Nomo.
Yeah, Hideki Arabu.
The guy from the and this is another thing that's interesting
Strasburg.
too. Strasburg, yeah. The Dodgers prospect. He had a clip go viral. He Rod, you know his name.
Yamamoto?
No. He's a prospect. Hung Juk Zhang.
Oh,
yeah. So he's like massive. He's like 6'5", like 220 or something like that. Not like fat, like what was the fat pitcher's name? Asian fat pitcher name. I can't remember what his name was.
The only fat pitchers I can remember, CC Sabathia.
Arabu was kind of big. Hideki Arabu was big back then.
Yeah, yep, that's who I'm thinking about. But anyways, he had a clip go viral. Now all of his stuff is skyrocketing.
I kind of got
top of like being a Dodger prospect.
I try to tell Don I have like a Bartolo Colon.
I was say you're more of a Cecil Fielder type of.
And then you guys, the card I showed you guys from the Mets, Suero. So he's got named on the list. He was number 24. Just a couple of other ones before we move forward. My last video I showed at the card shop that came out on Friday. I picked up that Rowdy Rodriguez. A buddy of mine on Twitter, also known as Frank the Tank, who sells does all of his selling basically on eBay and on Twitter. And he watched the video and then went out and found a Rowdy Rodriguez autograph numbered to 499 first Bowman for $2. And the last sold comps on it are like $50 and $60. So like he sent out a retweet of my video and was like, sometimes you unbegrudgingly, I don't know if I said that word right, watch Tim's videos and learn something. Yes, yeah, there you go. That's the word. Sometimes we need Cary to explain words. But yeah, so like that just goes to show you a guy like that is in there. Like that was like one of the main points I was making with that Arizona Fall League video was that these are guys, if you pay attention to, this is how you make money in all season. And a lot of these guys are going to be hot because this is the last thing that people are going to remember is how they performed in the Arizona Fall League going all the way in the off season into spring training. Like those are going to be the guys that people are talking about.
And I feel like maybe on eBay, it might be tough to find deals because people who have those cards, a lot of those guys are card guys, like the Bowman First guys. But you go on like a live auction site, be it Dibdit Cards or whatnot, or you go to shows, you're going to find this stuff. More than likely, I mean, I would not be surprised if you found an undervalued Alfredo Dunno right now, and I'm not talking about speculating. You could hold till the season and see if you can get some more. Cool. But I mean, like, you could probably find some right now that you could buy and put on eBay or wherever you're selling and make a profit.
We talked about this before, where how many times dealers are ripping stuff just for the top prospects,
exactly.
And everything else gets thrown in about
bargain boxers make their money
off knowledge,
knowing these second tier and third tier guys, or it is not even guessing who's going to be hot. Sure, that's awesome if you get a little extra money because you have something in your inventory that goes up, but like, you can find the cards right now undervalued and flip them for a profit now. It's out there.
I find it very interesting that there's so many layers to baseball in the minors, that you have so many opportunities even during the season and off season. And one thing that I was complaining about is about how all these products came out after the baseball season ended. But I mean, you still have, like fall ball and, that was
winter
going down
ball.
there.
A lot of these prospects played Dominican winter ball too.
International. Yep. So they had that too. So it's a weird transition from baseball to football because, man, let's talk about the last 2 years of football. All the prospects and all the rookies that came out: J.J. McCarthy, Michael Penix, Jaden Daniels. I mean, look at the quarterbacks this year. You have Dylan Gabriel. You have he's not quarterback, but you got Scattaboo. You got Jackson Dart. All these are players I just named are hurt or out the season. So, like, you speculate in football rookies. Football's a very violent sport. You have a lot more risks, I feel like, compared to baseball.
Yeah. Well, and football is such a dramatic it's such a dramatic case for like up and down and like value and stuff like that. So because there's only 16 games.
17 games.
Jesus Christ. 17 games and then playoffs if you're lucky. But like right now, if you look at the data on Drake May's rookie cards, or let's just say silver prisms, in comparison to all the other rookie quarterbacks, he's the only one that has gone up this season.
If you want to have a good time, guys, go watch, whether it's a bargain boxer like myself or Tim, or a Rod video from a year or so ago, or go and watch 3 or 4 years ago, like a Roth Cards or somebody video, and see what they're flipping. See that they're flipping, one of one Desmond Ritters.
Well, that's
funny.
I mean?
Like, that's how crazy it is every year. Like, there's a new hot guy, and if you get in at the right price, whether it's in a bargain box or whatever, and you flip it at the right time, which nobody knows when that is 100%, you can make money on those, even though they become ultimately worth far less. But it's fun just to go back like 3 or 4 years and watch like a hyped up like card show video and just see what they're trading and what they're selling. It's wild.
Like, who do you think's the best selling rookie in football right now?
Football's tough this year, dude.
It's
Cam
really
Ward
tough.
is meh. Like, Scattaboo was about as hot as they could get for a couple weeks there.
Well, Jackson Dart
was move.
I'd say
Dart
Jackson
and
Dart
Scattaboo, in my opinion, got the hottest this year. And I'm talking about like in auctions where I'm selling low end. I noticed them the most.
They also had the New York factor.
Popular
so like
2 years ago, basically, and then he slowed down.
But I mean, they had the New York factor where
Sean
anything
Judkins.
New York's gonna push it a little bit. But I mean, Shador Sanders was hot
But there's
before the
thing,
season
it's
started.
weird. You're right about the New York thing. Having a good player in New York's important. But I'll tell you this: having a good player in like a middle America breadbasket town like Green Bay or Cleveland is almost just as good, if not better, it feels like. I could be wrong, but you get Manziel was hot as can be. If Shador was playing well, he'd be as hot as any other player.
I
feel like
he
these
felt like he played.
I feel
well
like
after
these
that.
teams that have been around forever that have, Lions. If the Lions have a hot player, there are ardent Lion fans and also Lion flippers who might not even be fans of the Lions but flip their cards all the time.
Listen, you're down by Jacksonville area. I mean, Jacksonville's not a hotbed for sports.
That's the thing.
teams,
Jacksonville would be a tough one. I feel like you would have
Well,
to
no,
have a
but Travis
very
Hunter
good
was-
team.
was super hot though. Travis Hunter was super hot
Hunter
because
But before the draft,
yeah,
right?
before the draft.
Before the
yeah.
draft,
talking
he
about,
hasn't
like,
really
right
done anything.
now.
I get that. I'm just saying.
Brian
like,
Thomas had a great year, and he was so for a time. But like, here's a good one. Like OKC for the Thunder. Sure, Shea has been so good so long that he is hot now. But like everybody else, like the AJ Mitchell is now OKC is starting because they've won. They're starting to get a little bit of that cred. But you had a great OKC player 3 or 4 years ago. It could have been a detriment to selling it because he's like, or Jazz, my Jazz. You know, a player could be great, but they're going to have to be great for a long time, and the team's going to have to be good before anybody pays attention because nobody cares about, in general, cares about
I think
the guys.
Emeka Ibuka is the best-selling. Now I don't know, but he was the best-selling.
Well, he was hurt though.
I think with Brady, though,
was out and
Tampa
hurt.
kind of went up a little bit a notch, like as far as national coverage and national know-how. I feel like a good player in Tampa is a lot different than a good player in Jacksonville.
But Tez
and
Johnson
I don't know
isn't
why.
selling very well. I still have a Tez
Yeah,
Johnson.
but Bucky Urban was selling great.
But he hasn't played since week 4.
Yeah, I know. He got hurt. I mean, and Buka was selling great because he was ripping it up.
Atlanta Falcons, I don't
What
know.
about
how
McMillan for the Panthers? I mean, he's
been playing pretty well.
He's playing really good right now.
He has a chance to make a splash tonight. This is the first time
here's
I
the
can
question. If
remember
Tet
Carolina
was-
Panthers have played on a primetime game.
If Tet was playing on a similar level team with the same stats in Cleveland, would he be hotter?
Oh,
that's
absolutely.
an interesting question. Yeah, and isn't that interesting though? Because Cleveland's not done anything for really ever.
But they have history. They're around. I mean, you're comparing a team that was established in 1994 compared to a team that's been around. I mean, the Cleveland left and they came back.
Well,
Okay, let me ask
to
you
be
this.
fair,
Who's
the
the New
Cleveland
York
Browns have only
Yankees?
been around since '99.
Who's the New York Yankees of the NFL?
This iteration.
Because the
Right
New
now?
York Yankees, their prospects and their players always sell for more money than everybody
Giants,
else.
Cowboys.
Giants this year.
You said the
Are we
Giants?
talking about who's the New
Yeah,
York
they're good.
Yankees of football? It's got to be the Cowboys or the Packers and maybe some younger kids. The
I think
Patriots.
it varies per year. I don't think there's one team that's just locked in like the Yankees or
Dude,
Dodgers
if
are.
you get a great player on the Cowboys, it's nuclear.
I could say Cowboys, Chiefs. You get a great player on the Chiefs. I just think because of Patrick
Chiefs
Mahomes
now,
effect.
but in general, when Mahomes and them retire and they're let's say they're 4-13, 17 games, right? 4-13 team for a few years. I don't think people care about the Chiefs.
I think regardless, if you have a hot rookie in the Jets or Giants, you're gonna see the market
agree
take
with you
off.
on New
Look
York.
at Zach Wilson. Like Zach Wilson cards were one of the
But
hottest
he is
things
a
out there.
quarterback. He was a
I
first
get
round
that.
drafted quarterback, and
Cam
That's
Scatterbo
different.
was a running back, and he was.
But I think Cam Scatterbo sells himself more so than the New York Giants.
Like, think
factor.
who's one
Yeah.
of the best, who's one of the best quarterbacks in the league right now, and gets absolutely
Jalen
zero
Hurts.
hobby.
Hurts.
Jalen Hurts, sure, but let's think about
1,000%.
this.
Jalen Hurts is the
A
most
great team,
undervalued quarterback
Hurts.
in
Bro,
the
he had
world.
I'm thinking of another
70,
one. Think of a
rushing
team.
touchdowns.
Think of a guy on a great team right now in a big city that could go to the Super Bowl. That's been in the league forever.
Matthew Stafford.
Exactly.
Sam Darnold.
Well, Darnold hasn't done it Stafford has been great for 15 years. He's
Bro,
probably
Stafford's
a Hall
in
of
MVP
Famer.
talk right now.
He's
Yeah, Stafford's
1,000% a Hall
one
of
of the
Famer.
best players this year. He's in a massive market, but it's LA, so they're too busy at Erewhon. They don't care as much about their football team in general. It feels, but it's just like his stuff. Is his stuff ever going to be worth anything?
Yeah.
I mean, it has some value.
Who knows? Well, yeah, some value.
I think what hurt him is he played on such a horrible Lions team for so long. You know what I mean? And then when he left, that's when things started taking off.
I just don't know, like Stafford-
Calvin Johnson's cards don't suffer for that.
Herman Moore, his does.
Herman Moore is not even in a Hall
Kevin
of
Johnson
Fame.
broke. What's up?
Johnny
Kevin,
Moore?
Kevin
Moore's
Johnson
not
broke
even in a
Herman.
Hall.
But then Kevin Johnson break all
Hakeem?
Herman Moore records there.
That's the team record. Nobody cares about a team record.
The Lions fans do.
No, trust me. We're not talking about Lions fans and Herman Moore. Calvin Johnson is.
Yeah.
What about Calvin Johnson? Calvin Johnson's cards.
First off, Herman Moore
are
was
crazy.
probably a top 5 or 10 receiver in the 90s. He was great.
Yeah.
But he's not a Hall of Famer. Not even close.
He isn't, but I think he's probably borderline.
Unless I'm just one of these things where Tim speaks before he knows what he's talking about.
It happens a lot around here, but okay.
He's not a Hall of Famer, right?
No, he's not. He's only had 670 receiving receptions, 9,100
Dude,
yards.
that's only
62
678
touchdowns.
more receptions than you, Tim.
Yes.
Well, I mean, if you're.
I mean, he
counting
did
NFL
set the
stats.
NFL record. He did set the NFL record with 123
You
receptions.
catch up if you count all levels. That is
Exactly.
fair.
Dude, in 1995, he set the NFL record with 123 receptions and
That's what I'm
16.
saying. You guys forget how good Herman Moore was.
I told you. That's what I'm saying. Is like
He was good, but it's irrelevant in this conversation, though.
No, but I want to have the conversation though.
Nobody cares about Herman Moore, unfortunately.
No, dude, we've got a big Herman Moore following on this podcast. I know it, and I want everybody.
I can't wait for Herman Moore.
Hashtag
Listen.
Herman Moore in the comments if you're with me.
I love Herman Moore.
Talk now.
Yeah, listen, you know what's going to happen now, Tim? Because of you, Herman Moore is not going to join our membership now. Thanks a lot.
I am a big Herman Moore guy.
No, apparently you're not.
This conversation is just a little different.
No, but Herman Moore is the definition of no banger sports cards because he is a guy that if you find maybe something low numbered enough for an auto, you could find it in the bargain box and probably flip it to a diehard 90s Lions fan. I think they're out there, possibly. Barry Sanders was on that team. There's got to be some big fans of that era. Of
Barry Sanders cards are going bonkers right now, though. Listen, we're in a little bit of a bubble, maybe. Listen, look at the numbers recently on Barry Sanders' numbers, value and cards and sales. They're going crazy right now. And I don't know if you guys have been looking and hearing, but the Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card boom is going crazy again. Look at the recent solds on the Ken Griffey Jr. stuff.
It's like the early 90s all over again. It's like back in the day when my friend's buddy showed me his Upper Deck his Upper Deck set, 89 set. It was like in his closet and he took it down and showed it like it was the holy grail to us, and he took out the Ken Griffey Jr. and we thought he was a millionaire. It's like that era all over again.
What is PSA 10s Ken Griffey Jr. selling for these days?
They go for big money.
10,000?
No, not
Dude,
that
I think
much.
they go for a lot right now.
Yeah, they're like
10,000
up.
No, they're like 1,300 maybe or
no,
something.
they're more
like
than that, bro.
No, they're not. There's so many of them. That's the problem.
I don't think you're right. I think they're over 2.
Oh, maybe they're over 2.
Last
one sold for 4,000. There we go. 4,000, 40. Oh, wow.
That's why we're saying they were around that 1,500, I think, and then it's booming.
Yeah.
But that is for people our age, early 40s, let's say 30 to 50, that is the most iconic card of our lifetime. So I mean, I could see the interest, whether the pop count justifies the price or whatever. People are paying it at the moment. And
so
who knows if they will long term? Who knows?
Here's an interesting fact about the Ken Griffey Jr.'s PSA cards. Sometimes the PSA 2, 3, 4 will go a lot higher than a 7, 8, 9 because people are actually trying to complete the full run of a PSA 1 through 10.
Mike at K&T is trying to do the rookies of Jose Canseco 1 through 10. And like the ones will go for a lot because, who's sending in a 1? Like you're only sending it in like people trying to do that. Maybe I should just send
in ones of cards now.
There you go, Tim. Why don't you go on eBay?
There might be a play for that. I don't know.
Why don't you buy raw Ken Griffey Jr.'s off eBay 1989 and just send them in the PSA, mess them up, send them in, and then get
I was looking at grading again.
Dude, is there a group of people doing that?
Expensive.
Like damaging a card and sending it in? That's interesting. Yeah, it is expensive. It's always been ridiculous.
Speaking about grading,
I used to be able to grade a card for like $16.
You used to be able to grade a card for $10.
You used to be able to just sell your card without grading it at all, folks. Remember those days? We didn't even need it.
So now I feel like it's going to cost me like $40. Is that right?
No, it's going to cost you $21.
It's going to cost you zero. I don't want to wait. Going to have a box that you never send in, bud.
I don't want to wait 3 months for my card to come back.
No, it's 95 business days.
95 days.
That?
So that's like 5 months then, right?
No, that's 3 months.
How many business days in a month? 20?
Oh, yeah, actually, that is about 5 months.
That's it. That's almost 6 months.
Well, here's the problem though. So
I want my 91 Fleer Bobby Bonilla back faster. PSA,
but here's the thing: is they just changed the verbiage.
Time is of the essence. I need it before Bobby Bonilla Day.
The time's not going to change at all because what they were doing is you would mail your cards in. It's when they checked it in. So your card box could be sitting there a week or two before they checked it in. Now they update it when it arrives. Now they put a 95 time on it because people were complaining so much. Like, hey, you have my card. My package arrived on the 1st of the month. You guys checked it in on the 20th.
How do people do
we are
that?
3 weeks into this.
Like, I can understand with but the Griffey market will probably change it's definitely going to change in the next 6 months. Could go up, could go down. I would imagine, right? So even if you're like, how do you cash in on a bubble like this? Huh?
You said could go up or down. I mean, you're real throwing out those predictions there.
Well, I'm hedging my bets here. But my point is this: how can you capitalize on your method of just sending all these Ken Griffey Juniors in, unless you're paying, I guess, for expedited grading, I guess. But like, how can you cash in because we don't know what the market's going to be on something that's supposed to be fairly? Wouldn't an 89 Griffey be fairly steady? He hasn't hit any.
No, but it's not fairly
lately.
steady. It's going up. The market is up.
No,
he said YouTube, that he was saying is it hasn't been fairly steady. Yes, the market has gone up, like you said, but before that, it's still been very steady.
But why? I watch YouTube videos on this. Like, why is it going up right now? He's done nothing different. Nothing's happened other than speculation, correct?
Yeah, I mean, it just could be nostalgic, could be speculation.
Allegedly?
I don't know.
Well, there's not like a new... Remember back in the day where they were telling us every documentary was going to make cards go up? They're like, there's a badminton Fox Sports 1 documentary coming out.
Let me tell you, I cashed in on The Last Dance pretty hard.
Well, yeah, but that was a one-time thing. We got Rod sending us message saying, there's a Toxic Crusader movie coming up here in 3 years. Get your Toxic Crusader comics or whatever.
Well, I will tell you, though, the comic market's different. The comic market does follow a pattern. It's so an IP gets bought by the production company. They have 18 months to have that option, 12 to 18 months. And if they don't move forward with that option, then it goes back to the original creator. But they do move forward. Then you have like the announcement come out for the casting or for the director, and then you have the trailer drop. So it goes through cycles and stages throughout that process where out of sight, out of mind, you don't hear anything about it. But once it gets back in the news, that's when you get more interest. Same thing you're talking about the documentaries. When those documentaries come out, you get more people get excited about it and stuff like that. But I mean, you had the same thing with Barry Sanders. Had the Barry Sanders documentary on Amazon. There was definitely a little spike with that, I'm pretty sure. So I don't know. It's interesting. Just an interesting.
So how much will it cost me if I want my car back like in a month?
You would have to pay for the I don't know, probably like $40. So, but what does it matter if you're just gonna send it in, like you don't care, like why do you need it back in a month?
I care.
Why do you need it back in a month?
Because I want to sell it.
Okay, so like if you send it to PSA, they make you an offer at 90%, and you just sell it to them directly, and they don't have to worry about it.
Dude, I've been doing that. I've done that at like card shops and stuff already, scanning PSA cards. Dude, it works. A lot of them have offers. I haven't really found any deals that I could flip yet, but I kind of want to get into that. So you could get a PSA slab, like at a card show, and you could scan it, and then on the PSA app, and they will say estimated offer or whatever. It's not guaranteed. But say it's like a $10 slab and they're paying $30, you could send it into PSA, vault it, and then sell it to them or put it up for sale if I guess the offer goes away.
Really?
There's like a little play. There's people doing that right now.
And I don't know if you heard the news, but I think PSA has now moved into the number one card selling spot on eBay.
Yes, the number one.
And they are now the number one consignor on eBay, which is also interesting. So. I mean, they have a direct pipeline. Like, why wouldn't they be number one? I mean, you send your cards into PSA, get graded.
Yeah, if you have it in the vault, then you have it.
Yeah.
PSA vault is attached to eBay, right? Or
correct.
Not? Or do you get a choice to click it on or off or something?
So they made if I'm not mistaken, when the whole golden and the vault situation, because eBay had the vault, PSA had golden, then they made a trade where PSA took the vault and then eBay got golden. And then that was like a big trade they did. And I guess some other financial stuff went on with that. But
it's not a terrible play. Like if I were to get into grading, I think I would just vault a lot of this stuff once it was graded. I'd vault it and just put it for sale through them on their account, and then or take their offers when I could. I know a lot of people are doing that, and that's probably why they became the biggest consignor so quick.
I mean, it makes sense. Why not take advantage of the situation while you can? So strike with irons hot, especially with what they're paying for certain things. But I don't know. But anyway, all right, Tim, you got your hot take. Hot take of the week.
Strap in, guys. We're about to get a Tim hot take.
I guess Tim is cat got his tongue, I guess.
No, I just was trying to figure out if this was a mouse turd or not.
Trying to figure out how his microphone works.
He's trying to figure out how to use his mouse because that controls your mouth.
No, I was trying to figure out if that was a mouse turd.
Oh, mouse turd. Oh, you got a mouse in your house?
You're gonna start my
caught
OCD.
One last night.
Oh man,
start my OCD, buddy.
Be
careful. You gotta be careful. Wash your hands.
I'm gonna wash my hands.
Check your cardboard boxes. Your card boxes. If you see little.
I trust me. You guys don't have to talk to me about mice. I know all about mice.
You gotta be careful, man. So
yeah, of course. I don't think it was a turd though. I just think it was something weird.
It was actually Tim's turd. He just
it was my little turds that I left on my sorting table.
I'm so
sometimes I sort so hard I let a little out.
I'm gonna blame it on the mice. All right, so.
I don't think they can get up on a table.
This has got to be
great
get up
for
on
the
Spotify listeners right now.
What's
that?
They
can get up on tables. They can climb up on your cabinets. They can go a lot of different places.
I know they can go into cabinets, but this is a particular table like in a weird spot where I don't think
they can jump from your like far, like across and land on there.
Yeah, remember like Rick Moranis in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids? Like they got like super jumping abilities and stuff. They can go from place to place.
Yeah, this wasn't the right texture. Now I'm like freaking out though. and all over the place. All right, hot take.
Oh, that's going backwards, guys.
Hot take.
On Spotify, if you guys don't know, Tim just put his glasses up to his face, put the hot turn backwards.
On.
He has his hand on his hip and his other hand's forward. He's about to talk like an Italian mom.
I did not think
1700s politician.
I did not think this through.
Well, that's most you takes, though, so that's okay.
That's fair. That's the ones we want. We want those.
But like, it's just there's some things that are bothering me, and
put them on the big screen.
What is no. One of the things that has been bothering me is people who sell cards are stupid, and like I have a problem with stupid people, right? So like. It's a combination. It's a combination of stupidity and laziness, right? Like most of the time, lazy people are stupid and stupid people are lazy. They just kind of go hand in hand, right? And so, like, I was looking on eBay, and the amount of incorrect listings for sports cards on eBay is mind blowing. Like, it's so bad. Like, and this other thing too is like. I don't understand why. Like what? Like so, I went looking for my bread and butter, my Bowman Mojos that are Asia short prints, which are Bowman drafts. So I type in Bowman draft Mojo to find all the people who didn't know that they were Bowman drafts short prints, and they just were listing as Bowman Mojos. But there's half of the listings are Mojos that say Bowman draft in the title that aren't Bowman drafts, that are Bowman or Bowman Chrome. And so, like, I just went down this complete rabbit hole of all these things that people do wrong. Like, a first Bowman is not a rookie card. Why are we putting rookie cards in titles of cards that aren't rookies?
100%
I
correct.
hate that so much. And I think it's a bad look. Like, if it doesn't have a rookie card logo on it, it's not a rookie card. Unless, obviously, it was before they started doing logo on rookie card logos. I understand that, obviously. But we should not be putting rookie cards in titles of cards on our rookies. Another thing that I noticed when going through these listings of cards and just kind of scouring eBay is the asinine shipping charges. Like, I saw a card that I wanted to bid on, and then I looked and I was like, why are we charging $12 shipping for a card? Why? It doesn't make any sense. There's no reason for it. So like, you should never charge more than $5 shipping for your cards. Okay, number one. Number two, stop putting rookie card in the title of every card. Not all of these cards are rookies. Okay, like number three, to put in your titles what the cards actually are. Don't put green refractor and then it's a green shimmer. Because they're two completely different cards.
Don't take a photo of a card on top of a Burger King bag on top of your bed.
Dude, that's the other thing too. Is God, they're listing.
You're doing a mirror
pictures
photo.
are so
if
bad.
There's a reflection. Wear clothing.
It's so bad. So just listen. As a community of people who sell cards, just do better. Do better. That's all I ask.
Question for you, Tim. The card that was $12. Did you happen to email the seller and ask him about his shipping?
No.
So I'll tell you, the reason I asked that question is I had something similar happen to me. I did a big batch of cards and I accidentally clicked, instead of doing ground shipping, I actually clicked UPS that put all my video games at like a $12 shipping charge. And that was just an error on my part with the drop down. And someone actually reached out to me. He's like, why are you charging $12 to ship this? It should be more than $5-6, just like you said. I said, holy crap, that's an error. And then I went back to my shipping policies. I had 90 items that were dropped down the wrong, because I did it in a batch and I bulk listed it. And I actually clicked the wrong drop down. So I actually had to fix that. So that was an error on my part. So it could have just been a simple error on that person. I mean, sure, there's a lot of other ones in there too. But those are my rants for the day. But I will say, I do agree with you. There's a lot of cards that are listed in a not.
I mean, it's good for us. We take advantage of it, right?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But like, it's there are certain things though that like it's just a bad look, right? Like, because there are instances where we as buyers and flippers can take advantage of it, right?
Correct.
But there's also the flip side where people are trying to take advantage of naive people or people who are new to collecting or somebody who just wants their favorite person's card, right? So like that whole thing is just like bad, and like it's It's stupid. Like, you shouldn't do it. So stop doing it. Stop being lazy too. Like, research. Just research what you're selling, for Christ's sake.
So this goes back to what I was talking about, like it was last week or another week, where does this fall apart on the card companies for not fully educating people about the different inserts and everything else?
Hell no.
Not so they have no responsibility at all to educate the public.
No,
I disagree with you on that.
Why?
Because here's the thing is, like,
they should educate the public on how to resell their cards.
No, not resell the cards, but educate the public more on the different parallels and the odds and what you can get and the cards in there and the different.
They give you all the information. It's not they can't hold your hand and
I get that,
but you read it.
I guess what I'm saying is that
I think
tough
they do to find some of the random parallels.
Thank you.
You have to like look really like on certain sites. It should
Correct.
be like
that's my point.
I got that box at the flea market, right, of National Treasures, and it came with a checklist that you opened up, and it said all the cards and all the sets.
Okay,
so,
also
they
this.
could do something, maybe not that, to make it easier on their
also
website
this.
or something.
I forgot about this one. Stop letting AI write your descriptions.
Because you don't want a beautiful and luxurious trading card that every collector wants.
But time is money. No one reads the description anyway. Let's be honest.
Yeah, that is fair. Nobody really reads the description.
Okay.
Just don't even
look
do
at
a
this.
description.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
Just put what your condition is.
What are we looking at here?
Okay.
Explain it to us. And the Spotify's out there.
Okay, hold on 1 second. I have to find this. Go on the Go on your computer thing that you share the screen.
Yeah, go on the computer thing and share. Go to eBay, bud.
Okay. Type in, this is what you're searching, 2024 Bowman Draft first with the number 1 ST, Ryan Lasko, Lasko, Mojo,
Lasko,
LASS is in Sam.
Yep.
Lasko, Mojo, Chrome, Refractor, RC.
Refractor, RC.
Now, do you see a listing where the picture is like a pink background that the card is sitting on?
It's sitting on a pink background. Right, 2024 Bowman Draft first. Ryan, how you spell Lasko? Lasko.
Yep.
Mojo Chrome Refractor RC.
Yep.
You can come up with 0 search results. Oh wait, I'm uncompleted. That's why. Yes, I got it here. Hold on, let me share my screen. Give me 1 second. Let me get back here.
This about to blow your mind.
I'll be the judge of that.
I'm going to describe it for the Spotifyers.
Shout out to Spotifyers.
All right, here we go. What am I looking at?
All right,
It's
look
a
at
card
that
on
picture.
A pink background.
First of all, look at that picture. That looks like that card is jacked up, no?
It does, folks, on Spotify. It looks to be.
It does. It looks like it's definitely bowed.
Okay, now bowed is fine.
folks.
Go to the next picture.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, there's massive damage on the back, guys. There's creases.
It looks like there's water damage to it. Like, what happened to that thing?
Possibly.
Oh my gosh! Like the whole foil. So for all you Spotifyers out there, it looks like the whole foil is literally peeling up, and looks like it turned into bubbles. Kind of like someone tries to put like something on a window and you get all the bubbles in it. That's what it looks like.
Now go to the description.
Oh man, look at the back of that thing.
Near mint. What is the description?
Hold on. Go back to the card first. What is the card number on that card? Is this even a Bowman Draft?
I feel like you have to try to damage them.
ECP. So not even Bowman Draft.
Get a PSA 1. Send it in for a PSA 1.
Not only is the title incorrect here, okay, because it says Bowman Draft, it's not. It says rookie card, it's not. And look at the damage on the back. Now go read the description.
It says it's excellent, and then it has a PSA pop report on it.
Well, actually, yeah, card condition excellent.
No, but go up to the top because it said like PSA pop.
Where? Oh,
on the right.
Inside.
So like, is that assuming that if it were, it's ungraded, but why would it say total PSA pop?
Because it tells you what the grade will be. How many cards
would be
have been
if it was
graded.
excellent?
Yeah, that's the market insight. That's like the new feature they put in there. So it says ungraded, but it says it's in excellent condition. So the product of
the PSA pop is how many are graded total, maybe. Overall.
Correct. Yes, that's correct.
Card, okay.
This card is ungraded, but in excellent condition. Includes hologram technology. It's part of the Chrome Refractor Parallel / rarity set by Bowman Major League Baseball. It's not autographed. and is a desirable collectible for fans and collectors of baseball trading cards.
That's an AI description if I've ever heard.
That's an AI description.
Oh yeah.
This is what's wrong. Oh Jesus! This is what's wrong with eBay. Oh,
Features.
this is literally everything in one. Everything in one list.
Hologram. It's got a hologram.
It's got a hologram. Parallel rookie. That's
well, what this screams,
and it's not a first
Tim,
edition.
To be fair,
either.
what this screams is a new reseller and also somebody who probably doesn't do cards, right? So they used AI for the description. They don't understand what like think about this. Like if you didn't know comic book grading, like I still post all of my comics as reading on like readers because I don't really I don't feel comfortable telling you if it's an excellent.
But me too. I mean, but that's common sense.
But go back to what Cary saying.
He's common sense isn't necessarily like
he's
selling thinks this way.
Change and he's selling car parts. So that's the only card he has for sale. And
he's a reseller and he just had a card probably.
He just had a card. He probably came across a card. Yeah.
He found this card maybe in a Goodwill bin.
And I agree with you. There's millions. And I will tell you, I use an AI program to list my cards, and I find myself correcting a lot of stuff because you have to go back and read it.
Oh, you have to, man.
Especially
I do
when
a lot of collects. I listed a ton on collects yesterday, and almost every single card didn't come up. But you can go and type it in super quick, so it's still pretty quick to do a bunch at once. But you need to check that whether it comes up correct or not because you need to make sure everything looks right. The dimensions are right if you're doing something that isn't a card. You can't just do it and forget it and post it.
Yeah. So AI is not good for sports
It's a tool.
cards.
It's not something you should rely on yet, and I don't know if you ever can.
Yeah. But this is what I go back to what I said earlier is not saying the card companies have to educate us, but if you go to Topps website and you click on the checklist, it's just literally a laundry list, like 5 pages long on the thing. They should have pictures with like each parallel or each insert or something like that. So at least we know what it looks like when we get it, because there's some that are just slightly off color or they're slightly off like different mojos or something else. I think that would help out the public a lot.
A product page with a breakdown of the parallels and what they're called,
and what they look like.
eBay. Yeah, what they look like, but also what they're called, because you could go like there's a number to 20, for example, like Prism cherry blossom insert. But imagine you don't know what that's called. Like we know because we're in sports cards. We know about cherry blossom. Like that's been hot the last couple of years with parallels. But if you don't know what that is, you just say like pink flower card. Like they're going to put random stuff in the.
Well, I'll give you an example. So I've been ripping the Combat Anthology, and then one of the cards, I think it's like the Galactic or whatever, which looks like a cracked ice. But when you search eBay, if you search eBay for those cards, everyone keeps typing in cracked ice because that's what they're familiar with. That's what Panini has done in the past. Yeah. But they called it something different in this set. It's not called cracked ice. So
like what they do on Revolution. Like we've talked about Unparalleled does this too. We've talked about those cards in the past. On the back, they'll tell you like, oh, it's a Cosmos or it's a Sunburst. Then you know what the parallel. They could put it literally in the corner of the card.
Upper Deck does that. Like when you rip like Marvel or DC cards and stuff like that through Upper Deck, like the ones from like 19, 20, 21, whatever, on the back of them, it actually tells you what the parallel is like that. So, I mean, that would be nice. I mean, Topps does it with the refractor at least when you have a refractor.
Ryan Klesko. You know what I'm saying?
Ryan Klesko.
They sell these earplugs. They make them look like butt plugs.
Okay. On that note, you got any final words? We're going to end this podcast. Tim's out of control today. He's talking about butt plugs, crack, and whatever else he's talking about. So, do you have any final words? And I regret even asking you, but do you have any final words?
Hey, listen. Make sure you are following No Bangers on Instagram and on Twitter. We probably are going to be gearing up some other platforms here soon as well. So make sure you guys are following us. Also, make sure you're following me. I'm going to speak for myself, Over the Year Sports, because I might just be releasing a special code that you guys can use on Black Friday for a large percentage off number on cards, sports cards and non-sports cards, on America's favorite place to buy and sell cards, allegedly. www.dibditcards.com. So just keep an eye out for that because you might be able to get some good cards for cheap.
There we go. And Cary?
I'm Cary. American Arbitrage Cards. You can find me wherever I'm at. Good luck.
Okay.
Please,
nice final words.
Watch my stuff.
Go watch your stuff. I'd like to wish each and every one of you from the No Bangers from Dibdit Cards a happy Thanksgiving, because
happy Thanksgiving.
we are very thankful for each and every one of you guys, because we could not be in the position that we are if it wasn't for the support that we get from you guys, not only on this podcast, on our individual channels on YouTube, Facebook, Dibdit Cards. So I from the bottom of my heart and speaking for these two guys as well, I want to say thank you guys for everything. We do appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys.
I want to iterate one point. I am more thankful than Rod is.
Okay, dressing or stuffing?
Dressing
I like to dress.
or stuffing? What do you mean dressing or stuffing? Like dressing, like
being dressed.
Like salad dressing.
You guys are so white.
We're stuffing clothes into a drawer.
Do you call it dressing or do you call it stuffing?
Oh, I call it stuffing. Stuffing.
Okay.
Stuffing.
All right. What's your ideal? Tell us in the comment section below. We'll see who watched an hour and 40 minutes in. Apparently, they like these long episodes. Dressing or stuffing in the comment section below. Okay. If this is you're making a Thanksgiving plate, your ultimate Thanksgiving plate. Go, Cary first.
I want like funeral potatoes, like a gratin potatoes. I love potatoes, and then I'd probably get some mashed potatoes, and then I just get other types of potatoes. I don't care about turkey, so I'd rather have like roast beef or something if I was gonna have like a fancy meat.
You mean ham?
Do you like sweet potatoes? Candy yams? Do you like candy yams?
I want a potato plate with just a piece of meat.
Do you have candy yams?
Gravy and stuffing.
Candy yams?
Candied yams? No, not really.
I like
Carrots
my dark turkey. I like the dark turkey. Go after the dark turkey. I like the skin.
A good dark breast.
Put that on there. I also get my mashed potatoes, but you know what? I build a big moat in the center of them, and I dump all the gravy inside of it. It looks like a giant little lake there. Then I get my mashed potatoes.
Play with them.
Then I get my my sweet potato, the sweet potato casserole. I love a green bean casserole. That's another go-to if you ever have any of those. But I load up, and then I wait and come back later on. I get a little ham. I get a second load on there. And a little finish it off with a little pumpkin pie at the very end.
Pumpkin pie all day.
I will say this: my brother, for about a 10-year period, was married to a Filipina lady. She was awesome, and she cooked lumpia rolls for like Thanksgiving and Christmas, and I really miss them.
I'm a big roll biscuit guy too, so
yeah.
My plate. I gotta have at least 2 biscuits for the first round. 2 biscuits.
You guys do biscuit and rolls or just biscuits?
Well, we like biscuits and rolls, but mostly biscuits.
Okay.
Ever since I was a little kid, I always running around the house with either biscuits or rolls in my hands. So I got 2 biscuits.
I got a new AI image.
Make sure you put his medals on him and just holding nothing biscuits,
running around with biscuits.
No shirt on, giant beard, hat backwards.
I'll make him look like this, but with biscuits.
2 biscuits, honey baked ham, turkey, gravy, mashed potatoes, green beans with bacon fat. Candy yams.
Oh, dude, you're gonna need an entirely new plumbing system after this.
And also, we do fettuccine at my mom's house on Thanksgiving, so we have a little bit of fettuccine there as well. So yeah, that's pretty much.
Yeah, everybody in the comments, put your go-to plate, Thanksgiving plate. What we in a perfect world, what you.
This is the way that we know that you guys listen to the end, and you're the true 1% of the no bangers.
You are the most no of the bangers.
And then we get to go to Josie's grandma's house after my mom's house for Dominican Thanksgiving. You can imagine how
same day. You take like a couple hour break for the food.
Yeah, like
you take a nap break. And then you load up.
No nap,
dude. He's going comatose to the next location.
How are you going to function this year and eat all that food and then try to watch a kid after? It's not going to happen. You're going to be like, I don't know what you guys are like rotating.
We got to get Josie to send some, Tim pictures of him passed out on the couch with Camden.
Tim's gonna be in a food coma. All right, let's get it in, guys. Let's end this up.
No bangers on 3. 1, 2, 3.
No bangers.
You better have done it.